Hi everyone, Sully here with Black Ops Toys, coming at you today with a build that I'm doing. So it's going to go out on our Patreon channel first and then will be dropped to YouTube. I'm going to build this in stages. This is made by Easy and Simple and CBI, their subsidiary, and this is Task Force 58 Brad. So I have everything laid out in the stages that I'm going to build it, and I think we're going to try and get through most of this today, but it'll be dropped in multiple videos. But we're going to start, I think, with the belt kit. So I have my phone brought up here, and I have the reference photos from the Mint in Box listing on our website, and I can use this. They don't come with directions, so I like to use this to figure out how they put it together originally and then kind of add any custom changes that I want to do. So we're going to start with the belt kit, and we have a drop leg holster, we have a knife, we have a leg drop over here, and let's just get to it. So this belt I absolutely love. Easy and Simple's killing it with the laser cut stuff. This belt has a pad underneath, and then this is all hook and loop underneath that. And this is all Molly on the laser cutting. And I have all of my tools back here. Let's go ahead and show those. I lost my favorite set of tweezers, so I'm gonna have to buy some new ones. But I have some glue, which we rarely use, only in certain situations. Then I have some knives, hobby knives, and I have some pliers, various sets of tweezers, some scissors. I don't have my wire cutters, which I don't know where they are either. They're at the office somewhere. I got some pie weights, I got some change, I got glue dots, which is probably the most important thing here, and then I have some nail files. So let's go ahead and get into this, and we're gonna build this belt. Okay, so first thing I'm gonna do is throw this IFAK kit on the belt. And you can do this a couple different ways. If you are a hard charger and you really want to try something unique, you can actually pull this belt off and undo the suspenders and then slide this on. I am actually going to not do that because I think I can do it an easier way. And what I'm going to do is, this whole thing is Velcroed on, but I don't want to take these little buckles off because they're hard to take off. However, you could. But what I'm going to do is just molly this on the belt. So I'm just going to do that, come through, and you can see how it's going to sit right there, which is kind of where I want it, okay? So I'm just going to take this strap, and we're going to center this thing. Right here. And I'm just going to come through. About right here. Get yourself a really good pair of tweezers. I can't talk enough about that. The tweezers I'm using right now are crap ones. But I'm going to grab that and I'm going to try to pull it through. Once I get this through here, then I'm just going to fasten it with a glue dot. That'll make life easier. But you can see those black tweezers don't grab like I want them to. But that's what we're looking for right there. This also allows me to slide this if I need to center it. But I'm going to do these straps on each side of this right here. Again, I'm not going through the laser cut on this. I'm just doing it through the belt. So. All right. Just maneuvering. Oh, these tweezers are terrible. Don't lose your best pair of tweezers. All right. Just going to try to push this through. There we go. Alright, once I have that down, that looks pretty good, and that's what I'm looking for. So I'm going to hide this middle string right here, and I'm just going to go through the cut. So now when you put it on, everything is nice and clean. That's the look I'm looking for right there. Okay, so I'm going to have excess right here, and I'm going to go ahead and tuck all of these. Just pulling them tight. Now, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to do this. I have a lighter and a pair of scissors. Let me grab my scissors. So get yourself a pair of nice sharp scissors. And I'm going to go ahead and cut some of this string because it's just a lot and I don't need all the excess. Like that. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to burn the ends. You can see how they start to fray. I'm going to go ahead and now anything that's hook and loop or anything Velcro, don't get the lighter near it, okay? I'm just doing the end of these strings and I've checked for Velcro because you basically ruin it if you get a lighter next to it. I'm just going to burn these, and that's going to allow me to have them not fray. So that's a good thing. All right, now I'm going to glue dot these down. Glue dots, I've talked about them on multiple videos. Again, it's something you need to have when you do this. We used to do this old school without these, but these make life a whole lot easier. And I'm going to go throw a glue dot right here. And glue dots are kind of like rubber cement, but they stick to fabric as well. And then I'm going to go ahead, bend that string down. So again, you're not going to see this part, but I'm just doing this so that this doesn't come undone. I like the dots that come on the sheet like this. See it? Looks like a little booger. And I'm just going to bend this string down. There we go. Alright, now those won't come undone, so that looks really good. That's what I'm looking for. Okay. Next we have a drop leg panel. I'm going to do that. So we're going to put this over here. This right here is going to go on his left side, so right over here, like that. And the way they have it in the picture is it has two magazine pouches. And these fast mag holsters are awesome, super awesome, and they're super easy to do once you learn how to do them. So this right here is where your magazine is going to go. You can see it's got little bungees right here. So it sits in there, holds it, and then you got to zoom in on this. You see these little nipples right here? It's got two of them, here and here. That's going to coincide with this thing right here, and that's going to go in those holes. And then this right here is your molly, and it's going to slide through the laser cut and then fasten again with the nipples down here. So you have 4 nipples total. It's going to sit like this, okay? And we know we're going to do 2 of them on here. So it's going to sit like that and like that, okay? Going to undo this, and then this right here is going to go through your belt. All right. We want it to be able to sit so that it's not super close together, but when you put it around the leg, you're going to get a little bit of an offset. So they should go on each side in the center. Very easy to do. So come up here like that. Take this, and you can see that there's different sides. This is a flat side, and then this has a little raised on it. We want the raised towards the back of the pouch, okay? And I'm just pushing down, just like that. And then this should just snap on, okay? Let me get both these in first. And if it's tight, you can work your tweezers through this. There we go. Okay. All right. So again, your little nipples here. You see that in the camera? Okay. They just match up. Here and here, what I'm going to do is pull this bungee taut, and then that'll allow me to hit the back. Boom. And that's on. So super simple. I love these pouches. I use them in a lot of my custom stuff because they're so easy and they just look good. So. And I'm just pulling this string tight so okay. Boom. Just like that. We throw the magazines in. Bullets down. That looks really good. Like a pro. So that's done. Next I have some grenades. These things right here are grenade holders, and it's got the same type of MOLLE stuff on the back as those pouches do. You can see. Okay. And it comes with grenades that are specifically designed for this. So they make these in various sizes, but I want the grenade to sit like that, and I don't want it to come off when I'm trying to do stuff. So what I'm going to do is put that in there, and I'm going to glue dot the top. And that'll be simple. This way when I'm moving the figure around, this doesn't open up and everything falls out all over the place. So you can see the spoon handle goes in there, so there is a specific way to do this. And then I'm just going to come in on the top here. You're not going to see it, but that's not going to fall out now. Okay. Same thing with this one. You can see the spoon. It's got a little side holder. It's going to sit like that. That's going to come down like that. High speed, very, very cool. If you have real grenades, I suggest you do that. That's super, super cool. All right. I'm going to throw one right here, just on top. And again, the glue dots are all, you can take them out, take them apart. I mean, it's fine. It's not like real glue. But that right there allows that to hold in place. Cool. Whoa. Did I just break that? The glue came undone. So this part came unglued. And now we got to fix that, which is fine. So this is on a hinge. Okay. And this part just came unglued. So what I'm going to do is tap this with a tiny bit of glue. This is the stuff that I use. You can stick your fingers together with it, so be very careful, and you don't want to apply a bunch. So before I glue anything, you never want to apply direct because you're going to get too much glue. So take a Post-it note, throw that down, throw a tiny bit. This little spigot right here is really nice because it kind of directs how much comes out, but that's all I want. I have a piece of foam from the box. And what I'm going to do is, I know where I want to glue it, so it's going to sit like that. You want this part to swivel still, so all I want is glue on that little U right there. I'll just take a little bit of foam, dip it, apply just to where I want it, not a ton. Let's see if I did that right. I don't want to let it dry. Just going to come in with my tweezers. I'm going to push it back. And again, we're going to have that glue dot on the grenade. So, bring this back in. Okay, so that's good. We're going to let it dry. So again, I don't use glue unless I have to. That's just a quick fix, so that's okay. And it came undone. I'll let that dry. Alright, I'm going to apply direct now, which I told everybody not to do.
Sometimes you just need more glue.
Sometimes you just need more glue. Okay, we'll let that dry. Okay, so where was I? Back to the belt. All right, so grenades. I have some pistol magazine pouches, and if you look at the reference photos, you can see where they're going to go. Okay, and they're going to go up here. So as left side, and be able to draw those magazines. So what I'm going to do is, I think I want to put this on first and then put or figure out where this is going to go. Now this has some Velcro straps, this hook and loop right here. And that's what we're going to do as far as behind the belt, just like the IFAK. Okay, but I want my pistol magazine pouches. When you put it on, you want it to make sense, right? So they're going to be up on these first two. So 1 over, so 2 and 3. And these are the same thing as your fast mag holsters here, but pistol magazine ones, and they only have 1 of these bars. Again, the raised side is going to go against the pouch, and then you have these little nipples right here. Okay, so very easy to do. This one we're going to go through the laser cut. I'm just going to take this. That's what I want. So I'm just going to bring my tweezers in. That's going to allow me the space. Throw that in, just like that. Okay. Same thing on the other side. So that's one. Okay. Like that. So I'm going to redo these because there's a lot of play here. So I'm going to do it a little bit differently. I'm going to go, I don't want them sliding around. We're going to see if I can do this. I want to go behind like that. Like that. I'm going to go like that instead. And this is all stuff you figure out as you're doing it. So I'm going to go like that. And that'll give me less play. Okay. Same deal here. There we go. And again, you can do this however you want. This is just how I'm doing it. I'm going to throw this on. So again, you want to pull this tight, and that'll give you access to that nipple on the bottom. I say nipples a lot. Like that. Can you see it? Mm-hmm. Okay. Just gonna squeeze that on both ends. Now that won't go anywhere, so that's perfect. Same deal over here. Pull this string tight. Okay, that's not going anywhere. So that will hold my pistol magazines. I should take the camera and show people how you sit when you do this.
Yeah, perched.
Perched. Okay, so that's sitting perfect. That's where we want them. That looks good. Okay, so grenades. I think we're going to put on the left side. So I have them set up over here. So we're going to go on this general coordinate right, or sorry, this one over here. Okay. And there's that knife we have to worry about, so we're going to take care of that as well. I'm going to place this in the middle, so one, two, three, four. One, two, three. Go about right there. See if that's dry. Yep, that's dry. Good job on that. So I'm going to do, just going to go off the reference photos again. I'm going to do the baseball grenade first. And again, you can do it like that if you want to. Or you can do it like I just did those. Go like that. And I think we'll do both of these sliders right here through one of the laser cuts only. We're going to see if that works. And you don't have to go through the molly. You can go just through the belt if you want. I'm just seeing if this will work for me or not. That worked just perfect. Okay. And what I'm going to do is put a glue dot on there so that I don't pull that out. Man down. No, that won't come undone. Good job, me. So that's going to go through one over and then go right there. And I love the laser cut stuff because it's so much simpler. Laser cut just means a little laser makes all of these cuts, and they're all even and perfect. When you hand sew everything, like they used to do, or they still do on some things, it's a lot more difficult to put together. There we go. Okay, same type of deal. I'm going to come back with a glue dot. I'm going to throw the glue dot right in between these. So, right there. This will just make sure that your figure isn't coming apart when you're moving it. Mess that up. Oops, I just broke one of those. Oh. Okay, the other one's not going anywhere. Alright, that's what we're looking for. Let's throw the grenades in. And see how that's looking. Nothing falls out. That's good. So that's about perfect. Okay, so we know that we're going to have this drop leg here. So what I'm going to do is just throw this on the body really quick. See where we're at. See where I want to place those strings. So we know with these things, we're going to go about right there and then right here. And when I do a figure, typically I don't ever finish figures that I'm working on in one shot. I'll do just pieces at a time and put it down. I have this string right here. I'm going to go ahead and glue dot that right there as well. So. See where it sits? Okay. Like a professional. Alright, so. You can see the Velcro's right here. Like that. So, you can see I'm changing my mind. So what I want to do is actually put this just around the belt. So, same concept, but I'm going to go behind just the belt instead of going around the pad. That way it'll keep it sealed as well. I just made it harder on myself. That's what I want. This guy's gonna go right here. That's what I'm looking for. I'm just making sure the Velcro is on straight. Okay. So that side's done. Now we're gonna go over here. I'm not sure if I like the placement of the knife. The way they have it in the picture, they just have it hanging right here. I don't know that I like the hanging, so I think I might try to do something a little bit different with that. But first, let's get the pistol on. Just gonna pull this little string down. Same type of deal. Okay. Let's do a test fit again. I'm going to pull these hands off. That's good. So I'm going to want this to go right here. And again, we're going to go behind the belt. So I don't actually have to take this off of him if I want to set this up. We can kind of do this with it on him. Again, you can take it off, might make it easier, but I got too much floppy stuff hanging around. So throw that right there. Now, one thing I wanted to show you guys before I do that is this guy has a big leg, robotic leg. So you can leave the plastic on or take it off, but underneath here, this particular leg happens to be a prosthetic. Okay. So that is pretty cool. If you wanted to cut the pants, you could just to show it, but I'm going to leave it on there. All right, up here. Now again, just going behind the belt, in between the belt and the pad. Right there. That's what I'm looking for. There, go ahead and fasten this. Okay, so I gotta loosen that up. Not a ton. Just make it a tiny bit longer. You want a little bit of play. You don't want it super duper tight. That looks pretty good. That's perfect. So I'm just going to fix up this belt behind here, the inner belt, right here. I'm going to do is make sure that this is going to stay in the right spot. Just going to throw this behind it, and that way it'll sit where I want it to. This is a little bit too long for me, so I'm just going to cut this a little bit shorter. Again, use my lighter, make sure we don't have any Velcro anywhere. It's going to sit right there. We got just enough. One more glue dot. Come on. Stick it in my finger. Basically, I'm just fastening this down. It doesn't go anywhere. Okay, this inner belt's fixed. We're gonna go ahead and do this up. Just catch it. There we go. Alright. So that looks good. Give it a spin. See, that Velcro came unattached. It's easy to fix. That's what I'm looking for. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. If you like this video and you want to see more of these builds, make sure that you subscribe to our Patreon and check out our YouTube channel for more exclusive content like this build kit.